man was walking down the town street when he heard soft crying sounds coming from somewhere nearby. He stopped to listen carefully and looked all around to find where the sounds were coming from. After searching for a few minutes, he found a deep hole in the ground where a mama cat and her tiny kittens were trapped. The hole was much too deep for the cats to climb out by themselves, and they looked tired and scared from being stuck there for a long time. When the mama cat saw the man looking down at them, she became very frightened and angry. She made loud hissing sounds and tried to move her babies away from where the man was standing. The mama cat was doing what all good mothers do when they think their babies might be in danger. She was trying to protect her kittens from this stranger who was getting too close to them. Her whole body was tense and ready to fight if she needed to keep her babies safe. The man could see that the mama cat was very scared, so he knew he had to be extra careful about how he helped them. He understood that scared animals might try to bite or scratch when they feel threatened, even when someone is trying to help them. He also knew that if he moved too fast or made loud noises, the mama cat would become even more frightened, and it would be much harder to rescue the family safely. The man decided to sit down on the ground near the hole and stay very still for a while. He wanted to give the mama cat time to get used to seeing him there. He did not try to reach for the cats or make any sudden movements. Instead, he waited patiently and let the mama cat see that he was not going to hurt her or her babies. This is one of the most important things to remember when trying to help scared animals. After sitting quietly for some time, the man slowly reached into his bag and took out some cat treats. He always carried these treats with him because he had helped rescue animals before and knew that food could help frightened animals feel more comfortable around people. He placed the treats near the edge of the hole where the mama cat could reach them easily without having to come too close to him. At first, the mama cat was not sure if she should trust this man or eat the food he was offering. She looked at the treats and then looked back at the man several times. She was still protecting her babies and was not ready to let her guard down completely. But after a while, her hunger became stronger than her fear, and she carefully moved forward to eat the treats. As she ate, the man noticed that she was starting to relax a little bit. She stopped making the angry hissing sounds, and her body did not look as tense as before. The man waited until the mama cat had finished eating all the treats before he tried to move any closer to the hole. He spoke to her in a very soft and gentle voice, telling her that he wanted to help her and her babies get out of the hole. Even though the cat could not understand his words, she could hear that his voice was kind and not threatening. This helped her feel a little bit safer. Very slowly and carefully, the man reached down into the hole and gently picked up the mama cat first. He held her close to his chest so she could feel safe and secure. Then he reached back down and carefully lifted each of her small kittens one by one. He was extra gentle with the tiny babies because they were so small and fragile. The man thought he had successfully rescued the entire cat family and was getting ready to take them to safety. Just as he was about to leave, the man heard a very faint meowing sound coming from inside the hole. He realized that there was still another kitten somewhere inside that he had not seen before. This kitten must have been hiding in a different part of the hole where it was harder to see. The man knew he could not leave without making sure he had found every single member of the cat family. The man had to put his arm deep into the hole and feel around carefully to find the hidden kitten. The space was very tight and it was hard for him to reach all the way to where the kitten was hiding. He had to try several different ways of reaching into the hole before he could finally get his hand close enough to the kitten. After a few attempts, he was able to grab the tiny kitten safely and pull it out of the hole. Now that he had rescued the complete cat family, the man placed all of them in a comfortable carrier that he had brought with him. The carrier had soft blankets inside to keep the cats warm and comfortable during the trip to the rescue center. The mama cat stayed very close to all of her kittens, counting them and making sure they were all safe and together with her. This rescue story teaches us many important lessons about helping animals in need. The most important lesson is that we must always be patient when we are trying to help scared animals. Animals that are frightened need time to learn that we want to help them, not hurt them. We should never rush or try to force animals to trust us because that will only make them more afraid. The story also shows us how important it is to always check very carefully that we have found all the animals that need our help. Sometimes animals hide when they are scared, and we might not see them right away. We should always look thoroughly and listen for any sounds that might tell us there are more animals nearby. Because this kind man was patient, gentle, and thorough in his rescue work, the mama cat and all of her kittens will soon have the chance to live happy lives in loving homes where they will be safe, warm, and cared for every day.